Hey, I'm Geeky Pastimes, and in this video I'm going to talk about this kind of random missile event that's happening in Warzone. Now, I know some people have talked about seeing the missiles overhead, but it's actually something new that we've seen today that I don't think I've seen anyone else talking about, so stay to the end of the video to make sure you check out that. So, what's been going on since the mid-season update on Wednesday is sometimes there's been a weird kind of thing that happens in some people's games where missiles are flying overhead throughout the whole game. Now, from the dialogue in it, this is linked to the zombies. This is linked to like what's going on with the zombies, different areas, but this isn't the bombardment that you can activate by sort of, killing zombies, getting the key card and taking it to the machine. I've got another video on that. That's something completely different. That's something you activate. So when this one happens, it seems to be from as soon as you jump out of the plane, basically. Every so often a missile will fly overhead. Now some of them are happening, there'll be two at once, sometimes there won't be any for a while. It seems really kind of random, and they seem to keep on going for the whole game, although there seem to be a few less towards the end of the game. These missiles aren't like ICBMs, they're not like the things in the silos, like in Bunker 10 or anything like that. They're way smaller. They look more like sort of cruise missiles or something like that. And they fly all the way across the map, so you don't get to see them launch, and they don't hit anything. They just sort of appear from the edge of the map, and then they disappear out the other side, just flying in a completely straight line. You can't tell which direction they're going because they go in all different directions. Like I've literally seen one go one way, then another one go in the exact opposite direction. So it's not like we can say, oh, these are all going west or something like that. And they do all look exactly the same, and they all sound the same. Now, while this is happening once throughout the match, or we've only seen it once, it comes up with sort of a red ticker tape saying alert, containment protocol level 2 active, please take shelter immediately. And then while that's going on, there's somebody talking, a Russian woman talking, saying, this is not a test, repeat, this is not a test, this is an alert initiated by the emergency broadcast system. Be advised, level 2 contain protocols are now in effect. A perimeter has been established for your safety. The following area is affected and should be avoided. TV station. Now that makes me think, the fact they mentioned TV station at the end makes me think, were we meant to be having these all of the time for all of the other places that they've been to? Because bear in mind, the zombies have been, it's like the bank in downtown, the hospital, the prison and the shipwreck. I'm not sure. But this is the first time we've started seeing them. And it's not happening in many games. Like we've played like 30 games or so since Wednesday, since the update, and we've only had it once, even though, we've been jumping in lots and lots of games to try and get this thing happening. Now, the other thing, the thing that's new today that I don't think I've seen anyone else talk about, the thing that sort of really took me by surprise today, is that there's also two voices talking over the radio that I think are connected to these missiles. I don't think I've heard these voice lines before. One of them, who's called Guardian 51, sounds a bit like it could be to do with like precision airstrikes or something, because he doesn't seem to be talking about missiles. He says things like weapon drop, time to target 3 seconds, negative engagement, coming back round to re-engage 5 seconds. And then we've also had him say something like 2 targets hit once as well, but I don't think I got that on video. So there's some strange things going on where it sounds a bit like the precision airstrike stuff, but when I've heard him, it doesn't seem to be when precision airstrikes have been happening. Now, the slightly more interesting one maybe is a character that I've never heard of before. I'm not sure who they're meant to be related to. Maybe some of you who are really good on your Call of Duty lore will know who this is. But there's somebody called Culver, who's a Russian woman, or maybe Ukrainian, talking, and she says, the package is in the mail, target locked in, missile launched, ineffective strike, no impact. And that's kind of one of the sets of voice lines she says. And she says this in Russian. I think all of this stuff is in Russian, but like if you've got subtitles on, it translates it for you, which makes this a lot easier. And then another thing she says is target grid painted, missile inbound, and then that's a miss, target on the move. Now the target on the move thing I find really interesting, because if this is just to do with containment and this is them trying to contain the zombies, that would make me think, oh, maybe the missiles are meant to be going towards TV station because they know that that's the one place they are. But why? There's no zombies on the move. So what is this target that they're shooting at that's on the move? And why are all these missiles missing TV station by so far? Like I said, the bombardment doesn't seem linked to this. Like when you trigger the bombardment, it's not like you see a missile come and hit it. The missiles are nothing to do with that at all. When you trigger the bombardment, it just seems like loads of cluster strikes hitting all at once. So this seems super bizarre, really, really strange. Part of me thinks it's something that's just not finished yet, maybe. It's something that like we're seeing bits of. Maybe it's a glitch that we only see it sometimes. Maybe we're not meant to see it at all, or we're meant to see it all the time. I've got no idea. but it's really, really interesting. So if anyone knows who Culver or Guardian 51 are, or you've got any theories on who those two people are, please do leave them in the comments. Like maybe it's a new operator, maybe it's someone part of the story for season 3 or something that they're building up to. I've got absolutely no idea. If you see anything else with these missiles, or you find out like how to make sure you definitely get in a game with them, please let me know about that as well. I'd love to find out if there's something that we're missing here. But I think this is very cool. It's like a new little mystery. It's quite similar, I think, to how when Know Your History started, some people started getting those kind of fuzzy messages on the screen and some people didn't. It seems kind of similar to that to me anyway. So if you want to see all of this stuff, I'm going to be streaming a lot more later today and over the weekend. I'm twitch.tv/Geeky Pastimes. So check me out there, go follow me and you'll get notified when I go live. And obviously if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And also a massive shout out to everybody who's been retweeting stuff. You know, when I post a video like this or I post screenshots, there's always some of those news sites that just repost the screenshots or take pictures out of my videos and then just maybe put like they'll tag me somewhere in it and say Geeky Pastimes. No one ever clicks on those tags. That doesn't help me in any way. You know, I don't mind if people ask and then they do it, but it doesn't help. But the people that just retweet me or they write articles and embed my videos in their articles, that's amazing. That helps me out so much. I see really huge bumps on the graphs in my analytics from people that do that. So thank you so much to all the people that are doing that. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.